For the last 12 days, I have planned, filmed, edited, and published a YouTube video every day. And I'm going to keep going until I hit 30 videos in 30 days. That is more or less 10 times the normal amount of videos I make. I usually make 2 to 3 videos a month. Last year, for example, I made 29 videos in the whole year. In this July, I'm doing that just in a month. So it's about 10 times the output. The results have been extremely interesting. I've got my little plan here. This is a very casual video, by the way. I'm just sharing, in this video, I'm just sharing the results of what's happened and also some lessons in YouTube video creation efficiency and what's actually happening in my YouTube channel and my business through this 10x output. And so the first thing is, when I started this challenge, I was thinking to myself, is this a terrible idea for the YouTube algorithm? And I think I even got a comment from somebody saying something along the lines of, doesn't the YouTube algorithm hate you if you make a video every single day because your viewers aren't going to watch a video every day, and so they're just going to keep seeing you post and not click? Or, you know, a new video will take off, and so that will suppress the video that's been released just 24 hours before, and all that stuff, right? And so this might just be a great idea for you personally, Thomas. You know, maybe you're going to become a better speaker on YouTube and you might get more efficient at making videos, but maybe it's going to be a terrible idea for the actual YouTube algorithm. And my biggest, it wasn't a fear actually, it was more of an expectation, realistically. I was kind of expecting my YouTube videos to get, at some point in this challenge, just start getting like 200 views a day. Now, I don't mind that too much. It might sound kind of crazy from somebody who's, you know, a sort of personal branding, speaking expert, and who's got like 40,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. You know, wouldn't that look bad if I get 200 views? I'm quite sort of locked in with the fact that 200 views is 200 people. And if 200 people watch a video, that's great. So I'm not too fussed about that. And so if that was my expectation going in. At some point, maybe I'd really hit a rut where I'd get 200 views a video, and I just keep going, and it's a challenge, and who cares, right? I was kind of doing it for myself. Excuse me. My voice is wrecked because I was screaming at the England football match, whenever that was, 2 days ago. Very irresponsible. But that hasn't happened. Hooray, that hasn't happened. Views are doing great. Views doing really great. Average views I get on this channel is about 5,000 views a video. Some of them pop off and get like 200,000 views. Some of them get 20,000. I'd say the average is about 5,000 or 6,000. Right now, these 12 videos, we've had a few get 1,000 views. I think one's even on 800 still. But quite a few have got 4,000, and one of them is already on 9,000. Which to me has just proved, okay, that YouTube algorithm thing is not true. You can post every day and still get great results. And the fact that I'm posting every day, and I think 3 of the videos are on 4,000 and one's on 9,000. So that's 4 out of 12 are doing just as well, if not better, than my videos usually would. And then there's a bunch that are sort of doing okay, but it's still so early days anyway. None of them are more than 12 days old, and they'll usually go up for another couple months. So they all might end up at 4,000. It's pretty mind-blowing. Pretty mind-blowing that they're all doing just as well as normal. So that's a big YouTube experiment for me, sort of confirmed. Like, great, cool, you can post as much as you fucking want. The second thing is my emails, right? Before doing this challenge, I was getting like 30 to 40 emails a day through my YouTube channel, which is pretty good. Now, I'm getting 80 a day. And that's not the peak, that's like the average over the last 12 days, it's about 80 a day. It peaked at like 120 for a couple of days when a video is doing particularly well. So I've doubled the amount of lead flow coming into my business, which I find very interesting because what I've done essentially is 10x the output and then I've 2x the results. If somebody asked you, hey, let's say last year you made 100 grand, and what you have to do next year is put in 10 times more work, and then you make 200 grand. Would you say yes? Some people would. A lot of people wouldn't. Because you'd be like, 10 times more work for just double the money. That literally doesn't make sense. And if you told me that, I'd be like, I would have probably been a bit disappointed. Like, you're gonna have 10x the amount of videos you put out, and you know, your business, the amount of leads coming to your business is only gonna double. It's a really interesting thing. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. Because I'm thinking, holy shit, I just doubled my business. That's pretty crazy. I just doubled my business. And the reason why I've been able to do that is because I've had control. And that's what's so interesting about this for me, is that usually before I would, you know, the emails I'd get every day is like 30 to 40 a day. And but that's an average. Sometimes videos, as I said, videos would pop off to 200,000 views, and they would keep my business alive for a while. And then they'd go down, and so I'd have to rely on these small videos I'm making that only get 4,000 views, but I'm posting every other week, so it's not that often. And then I make another video, get another big spike. And so it felt a little bit, oh shit, I need a video to blow up pretty soon, because otherwise this is gonna be a long, you know, long trail off before business picks up again. But now it's like, well, if I post every day, I have control over that. I know now the videos are gonna get average around 2,000 or 3,000 views every video. And if I just post every day, then that's gonna stay at 80 as like a minimum. Because I haven't even seen like the rising flood effect of all these videos yet. So that's crazy empowering to me. Because it's like, okay, I can either keep doing this, or I can have this as an option. Like, oh, business needs picking up, or oh, I want to grow to the next level, or oh, I want to do this. I can pull this lever of like 10x content. Let's go. That's fucking great. The next thing is efficiency. So when you say, okay, you're doing 10x more work, I'm not doing 10 times more work. Like, that would be impossible unless I was working 30 minutes a day before, which I wasn't. I've worked a lot over these last 12 days. Some days a lot, but some days not at all. And the reason for that is it was my birthday on July the 10th. And my partner actually booked me 2 birthday celebration weekends. One of which was a surprise, and the other one was a surprise with the lead up to it. Luckily for the first one, which was actually a surprise, I was like 2 videos ahead or something, so I didn't have to work that weekend when I realized it was a surprise, and I had a video or 2 in the can, so that was fine. The next weekend, where she was like, okay, this weekend, you're taking 3 days off. I was like, oh no, I'm doing like a 30-day video challenge. Right, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I was going away on Friday, I had to make 2 YouTube videos a day. And these aren't just, you know, me rambling to the camera, whatever, press record and forget about it. These are like ideated, they're planned out, they're filmed. Some of them are edited, some of them are one take. And so it's like, whew, okay, there's a lot of work. But I wasn't working 14 hours a day. I was working 9 to 5 because I have a daughter and I can't just not take care of her after work. And so very real constraints. And so I've learned a lot about efficiency. I'll probably make an entire video soon on my efficient YouTube creation process that I'm learning in these 30 days, but it'd be too early to make it now because I'm still learning. I'm still learning about how to do this, and I think I've learned a ton more in 30 days' time. But for now, I've just realized that for myself, it is possible to make a shitload of content without much work. Without as much work as I would have thought, which is amazing. And it leads me on to my next point, which is this idea of momentum. Now, I think YouTube is such a mental game, at least for myself. And half of the battle of making a YouTube video is actually sort of sitting down to do it. And there's so much mindset around it of, oh, am I trying to make a video that's going to blow up? Am I trying to make a video, like what's the video for? And all these things just sort of start bubbling up. And I think that might have been why I was only making 2 a month rather than at least once a week. Because I was just in a bit of this battle of, oh, a YouTube video is this sort of thing. It's a thing, right? It's a thing. And this challenge is like, well, a YouTube video isn't a thing anymore. It's just something, it's part of life. I'm just living and breathing making YouTube videos. And I see a great analogy here as one of them is you're going on this like long walk where, you know, you're on a walk through a city and maybe you're not feeling it, or even in nature, and you're like, oh man, I'm walking. It's like walking is tiring right now. This is walking. But then in those states, if somebody told you, could you actually just run? Running or jogging in that instance is actually less tiring somehow. And you sort of summon up the energy and like rather than this slow walk, maybe your back's aching or something, and you just start running, you're like, oh, okay, I'm like getting past this. Maybe I'm sweating more, but actually the endorphins start kicking in. You're like, I'm on a run. This is great. And then you run. This 30-day challenge is a bit like going on a run rather than walking. I think YouTube before felt a little bit to me like I was just on this big long walk that sometimes felt like, oh, this is beautiful and I'm enjoying it. And other times I was like, oh God, it's a big, long, tiring walk. And this is like, well, I'm not walking anymore. I'm just on a run. Like I've just got momentum. I'm just waking up. There's no thinking about it because I literally can't. I don't have time. And then I'm just planning it. I'm coming up with some cool concepts. I'm like, oh, that's good enough. That's excitingly good, but not polished. And I'm just gonna have to film. And then I film, and then I edit, and then I whip up a thumbnail, and then it's posted, and then it's done. And being in that momentum state is very invigorating. It's like this big, it's this big experiment, it's this big challenge, this big sprint. And the cool thing is that I think if I was thinking that, Thomas, you're gonna make a YouTube video every day from now on, I would have a lot of second guessing myself and being like, do I wanna do this every day for the rest of my life? Oh my God. But the fact that it's a sprint and it's an experiment, it makes it very fresh. It makes it exciting knowing that it's gonna end. And how much can I get out of this whilst I'm doing it? And I'm already excited for what the channel is gonna look like after this challenge. What do I do? Do I keep doing this? Do I have another month in me? Why not? Or, okay, now I've learned so much about doing 30 in 30 days. Could I now make 3 a week? And would that now feel easy? Like 3 YouTube videos a week, oh, it's a piece of cake. That would have blown my mind even thinking about that before. Or do I now just do 1 a week, but it takes me no time because I've got the process so efficient and I can do other things. Super interesting opportunities. Anyway, I hope this is useful to you. If you want to hop on a 30-day challenge yourself, which is 30 days of just speaking to camera and getting better at speaking, link to join us inside the 30-day Talking on Camera challenge is below. You're going to get expert feedbacks on 5 of your videos from my expert instructor, who happened to just visit me last weekend, who is my brother. And if you would like a planning method to plan out your videos more efficiently, so you can make videos in one take like this one, then I have an anti-script planning template, which is also below. That'll help you with every video and just start making things way more efficient for yourself and still bringing in views and sales into your business. I'm going to stop talking for today because my voice is starting to go because of that England match. And I need to recover before tomorrow because I'm making another YouTube video.